I cannot believe what we just witnessed.
Well, that was an epic battle for the ages, but the victory ended up as a layup for Rhea Ripley, thanks to Nia
And Nia Jax isn't done yet. First she went after Rodriguez, and now a headbutt to the champion Ripley. And Jax is laughing about it.
Jax is wrecking everything in sight.
The former women's champion, Nia Jax, with a massive leg drop to Rhea Ripley. And now Nia to the second row. Ripley goes splat. Jax makes it perfectly clear. I'm back. The champ's in my crosshairs.